I'm Ben. I've worked with Adam. I'm working with him for the last 9 years. I'm going to say a couple of words, and then if any of the guys want to say anything, and then after we're going to bring the boxing timer and just have a moment of silence to think about Adam. So on Monday this week, our community suffered the devastating loss of Adam. Whilst we are all trying to still process this loss, Adam's family and friends felt it was important to bring the community together today in a place where Adam has spent much of his time teaching boxing and supporting young people through Croydon ABC and Be Inspired. Adam's family and friends and our team are very grateful to everyone here today and for the kindness and love in the past 5 days you've given us. The beautiful messages and support really does show us all how much Adam was loved and the impact he had across London. Since Adam started Croydon ABC, then Gloves Not Guns and Be Inspired, Adam has impacted thousands of people's lives. He has become a father figure to many, kept young people safe from being seriously hurt, helped young people to get jobs, set up an organisation that works with over 1,500 young people a year across London, and he would go above and beyond for anyone. He would get up at 2 AM in the morning to drive a young person to the other side of London to ensure that they were safe. He would take his boxers far and wide so that they could compete during nights and weekends. He would always advocate for young people and knew better than anyone else. Testing. Where was I? He would always advocate for young people and knew better than anyone else what they wanted because he listened to them and put their voice at the forefront of what he did. He would take his son both to school every day before work, and all meetings would come second to that his family's commitment. Adam loved his family more than anything. Adam was as real as they come, no bullshit, said things how they are. He hated attention. Everything he did was for the best of the person. Alongside that, he was also the most kind, compassionate, and most loving person you meet. Adam had an amazing sense of humour. He would make us all laugh at the most inappropriate times and could often find light in times of darkness. He was beyond his years, and it's incredible to think his achievements and impact at only 38. He would help all, and his love for his family, friends, the kids at the club, and his community was something very rare. It's very difficult to do him full justice in a few words, as we all know how much this man has impacted us individually and wider. Adam was my best mate and a business partner, and I'll deeply miss him. But my promise to Adam, his family, his friends, and all of you here is that we will strive to continue his legacy through Croydon ABC and Be Inspired. Adam will never be forgotten. He's a part of all of us, and those beautiful memories will live on forever.
Well, I'd just like to welcome everyone today and respect to everyone that put this together, because no one expected last Saturday that we'd be standing here today doing this for Adam. My deepest condolences to his immediate family and of course Sade. I know how difficult the week's been for them, and condolences to everyone obviously who's here who had something to do with Adam, because he was a great guy and I'm sure he's affected you in one way or another for the better. The backdrop of me and Adam is I met him about 14 years ago. I was boxing at the club, Croydon ABC. It was in a scout hut. It was a great place, it had a great vibe, and had a lot of talent in there, but it was dishevelled and disorganised. That was until, of course, Adam walked in. and Adam changed it, and he brought organisation, and he brought determination. He had a full skill set, not just in boxing, but with people skills, support, everything. I could list all the compliments there are, and he deserves all of them. I kind of rode shotgun for Adam, if that's a correct term. He was the main man, he pushed parameters, and I just kind of backed him up along the way. And I would say in the 14 years I knew him, he never put anyone down, he never slagged anyone off that he knew, probably only me. And we never had one fallout. I can honestly say in the whole time I knew him, there was no bad blood, there was nothing, ever. It was as smooth as anything. And I was blessed to meet Adam, and I could have done a lot of things the last 14 years, but I wouldn't trade what I'd done for anything, because it was fantastic. But it's very difficult. Like I say, a week ago I would never have thought I'd be making a speech about my best mate. I don't claim to be Adam's best mate, because he had a whole load of best mates, but he was mine the last 14 years, and the times I spent with him were brilliant. And he impacted a lot of people. I can only echo what Ben said. You know, there's a lot of strings to Adam's bow that you can't, you know, they reach out all over the place. So the boys behind me, we took them boxing everywhere, and we had brilliant times. But Adam's finest achievement was securing this. You know, we lost our roots completely, and Adam got this sports facility, as well as the bags, as well as the ring. You know, the guy actually, you could say something to him like, "Oh, I'd like some t-shirts for the boys," and that'd just be something said. And then with Adam, he got a box next Monday, and you go, "What's in there?" He goes, "Oh, t-shirts." And you go, "Oh, how'd that come about?" But anyway, and then you talk about a ring, and get the ring, and then you talk about this and that. And we were out boxing again, having fun. And in all the years we coached, me and Adam, we never had one unsuccessful year. Our boxers always won more than they lost. And that's testament to him, and this is testament to him. And he'll be really missed. He really was. And these things, when they're it's always worse when someone passes. Everyone knows that, but the tragedy and the suddenness of this makes it all the worse, as well as it being Adam himself, because he's a massive figure in everyone's lives. And I'd like to thank him for the time he gave me, and you know, he will be surely missed. And like I say, condolences to everyone involved. It's not an easy place to stand here saying this now, because I didn't expect it. But thanks all for coming, and you know, I'll leave you one of the boys.
Yeah, thanks again for everyone for coming. It's already been touched upon twice about how much of an impact Adam had on people's lives, no more so than the group of boys behind me. I was lucky enough to see it myself, see young boys come in, overweight, lost their way a little bit, and he turned them into proper boxers. You know, Pre-say obviously the champion of national champion, and again without Adam, that wouldn't have happened. Myself personally, even I can be a bit intense. I can be a bit much in other areas. When I came down here, it's the first place I've ever been, the first team I've ever been involved in where that was purely celebrated, and Adam never made me feel like it was an issue or a problem, and always got us all involved in everything. And if one of us had an idea, we'd pick it up and run with it, and get all the other boys involved as well. And it's just a sad day for everyone that's not going to be around anymore. But we owe it to him as a group and as a community to keep that going. And if we can continue bringing boys in off the street and getting them out of trouble and getting them in shape and giving them a purpose, then I think that would be, even if 10% of that would be a credit to him. But yeah, thank you all again for coming, and I'll pass you on to someone else.
Thanks again everyone for coming. Yeah, this is really difficult for us at the club. I really appreciate you coming down and giving us some strength and support in this difficult time. I want to give my deepest condolences to Sade and his family. From what I've known about him over the past 10 years, he's an extremely upstanding family man, and he did everything for his family. And that was encapsulated with the way that he ran his club. From the moment I stepped in here, I felt as if he was a big brother to me, and he was a father figure to many of the young kids that came in, and he kind of set on the straight track, straight and narrow. There's so many examples of success in this club. Josh just mentioned Pressure, who won the national champion pre-money. We've got Hannes, who came in, and yeah, he was a little bit overweight, just to say, but look at him now. He's had multiple bouts, won a lot, and he's just a great boxer. Chancey, been out, won many bouts for the club. Eddie, Vanilla Gorilla, many bouts. And also LeBron, he's won a Haringey Cup last year, so yeah, Adam's work has been immense for the club. And on the personal side, Adam's has given me a lot of advice and good chats. He's made me a better person, not only developed my boxing and coaching, he's yeah, made me a better man and father, and yeah, a lot of things that he's done. He's definitely had a massive impact on my life and about. And yeah, like Josh said, we owe it to him and the community to keep this going. And I'll be here 100% giving it all. Yeah, thank you everyone.
Step up. Come on, one of you.
I first came out to this club when I was about 15. So I kind of known Adam about half my life now. I'm from secondary school, so he's kind of seen me grow up from a young boy to a young man. It's easy to get lost in the boxing club and the community side of things because it was deeper than that. All of us here, like, he's changed our lives. These lot are a testament to that. And it's easy to lose what that actually means. This man done so much for us. Even when we didn't deserve it, always gave us his all.
Yeah, that's what
I've got to say.
So
I'm not really good at speaking, so the only thing I can say is Adam was the only father figure I had in my life. I was with him since I was 8. I've known him since I was 8 years old, and he literally brought me up to be the man I am today. He got me my first job working with Be Inspired. Boy, it was gloves at once, but and then I went to Be Inspired. And I went to him for everything. Everything I had a problem with, I went to Adam. And I feel like I can never repay him.
you didn't know you were.
I don't know if he was here today, he'll be laughing at me right now. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for all coming. And
Please bear with me, guys, I'm fine. Where can I start? Adam was a really selfless man. He put others first. I'm extremely grateful to the Lord for allowing me to be a part of his life and for him to be a part of my life. I could list so much things that Adam has done for me. Adam, I remember when I first came into the gym, and Teresa will remember, I used to call him boss, and he told me, Honey, stop calling me boss, and I'll be like, sorry boss, and he used to get so mad. Man, Adam Ballard, man, what a man, what a legend. I think all of us here have got to play our part and be there for his family. You know, I'm a big believer in Christ, and it says it takes a community to raise a child. So we are that community, and we got to be there for Bo, we got to be there for Sade, and we also got to be there for each other. Adam has created a family for me with all these brothers I've got here behind me. I used to joke with Adam about wanting to get married and him dancing to some African music and stuff. But it's a shame that he's not going to see that second part of my life. Like Eddie said, you know, he's seen us from young teenagers to young men, and we just got to keep strong in these tough times. And
Oh my God.
I don't even like to question God at all, because I know God has his reasons for everything, but I'm still struggling to process why he's left his wife. Well, yeah, like I said, Adam has created a permanent family for me with my brothers here, and I'm going to do everything in my power to continue his legacy. I know Adam's watching, he's seeing us and watching this, and he's probably telling me not to cry, man up. But I just want to say, Heavenly Father, I thank you for everything you've done. I thank you for allowing him to be a part of my life. And I pray that you continue to bless his family. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Hey everyone, I'm Abs. Adam was a great person. My biggest condolences to the family and his wife, children, everyone here as well. He's helped me a lot. He's seen me grow. Came out in the streets, you know, from here. I started here. I just want to get into the topic of let's appreciate everyone that we have around here. You know, our families, friends, because our next breath could be our last breath. You know, we get into lots of problems. We have lots of financial problems, stress, life. You know, but let's appreciate everyone we have around. Love each other. Put the pride to the side. You know, because we're here for a reason. And eternal life is in heaven. And I'm sure you're all questioning why, but everything happens for a reason. And we don't deserve to be here. I know it sounds rough, but he's in a much better place where he's got peace, love. You know, I know it might sound horrible, but it's God. He's got a plan for all of us. And it's very special and very detailed to each one of you. He loves all of us, and he's got you guys. So let's stay strong. And stay strong, and he wants us to keep moving forward. That's what he'd like all of us and all of us to do. So yeah guys, let's support each other and enjoy this, yeah? Amen.
I still remember the day that I was in my school boxing gym and Adam turned up, and I didn't know Adam at the time. You know, he was just a random guy there. And I never knew that in the short span of time that I've known him, that he would impact my life so much. In just 3 years, Adam gave me one of the greatest gifts in my life, and that was purpose. Without Adam, who knows like what type of pathway I could have gone on. As the youth, you know, youth are what I would say is the most influenced people in the community of the world. And Adam was just there for every one of us. It was like a light that guided us down this dark and unknown pathway of life. And I'd just like to say that thank you to Adam, that even when about last year I lost my my love for the sport of boxing, but it was Adam that gave me that second chance. It was Adam that put up with me when I was lazy, undisciplined, and he may not be here now, but his legacy still lives on throughout all of us. I think Adam was a definition of a human, and he was such a kind soul. And I'd just like to say thank you to him and everything he's done for me and everyone else.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. I met Adam in 2017. I joined the club. Police brought me down, my cousin brought me down to the club. Adam, he took me on my comfort zone. I'm a very bad speaker. He made me go on interviews. He made me go on adverts, and he knew I was shy of all these things. Me and Adam had a very, very close relationship. We talk on the phone every day, and like he had a drastic change in my life. Like I honestly don't know where I would be if I'd never met Adam. He took me to my first boxing match, successfully making me win. My second boxing match, I lost, and I was so angry. And he spoke to me and told me if he didn't love me, that he wouldn't have took me out the match. And 2021, he helped me start my own business. I started taking sessions in different corporate places, and here he gave me the opportunity and space to start training people here. And Adam was a big leader to the community, huge pillar. And yeah, thank you for everyone for turning up.
A lot of people here knew the relationship I had with Adam. 2017, me and my dad were looking for a gym for me to fight at. So I came with my dad and my friend Max. We walked into the gym and I met Nick, Adam and Anthony. And I remember he spoke to me and had a conversation, and I was like, yeah, I want to box. I started coming to this gym and I was training, and then I found out that Adam lived next door to my auntie. And for me that was crazy, because it just put things into perspective that in life there's certain people you're supposed to meet. The fact that I came to this gym and then I found out that Adam was next door neighbours with my auntie. And that there was the beginning of a relationship that has changed my life in ways that I can't comprehend or even begin to describe. Everyone knows about the boxing, the championships, but that was nothing, because when Adam sat me down, it was the things he was trying to instill into me about how to be, how to grow, the self-belief of what kind of man he wanted me to be. When I tell you, a man who loved his community in a way that I have never seen, the way he loved his wife, the way he loved his son, the way he loved us, the stuff that he did for me, I can't ever repay him back now. He took me all up and down the country, changed me in ways that I can never pay back to him. The stuff that he's done for me, I can never pay back to him now. I'm in shock, I can't believe it. Adam, how I don't know how. He was there. He was there. I just don't know. Adam, the stuff that he's done, I can't believe this.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Arnold. I've known Adam more. The way I met Adam was through boxing. I'm in East London now, but I moved to South London for a short piece. Came to the gym, can't remember, maybe probably like 2018, something like that. When I first started, these used to call me muscles. I was fresh out. I thought I was alright. I thought I could handle myself because I had a bit of size on me. And then Mick would put me in the ring and I'd get my face pinged off by skinny 16-year-olds. So the first thing that Adam taught me was humility. But then over time I come from work-wise violence reduction, crime prevention. So many of you that know me would think my relationship with Adam is more as a strategic stakeholder or a key partner, being from London Violence Reduction Unit and the work that I've done for Gloves Not Guns and be inspired. But Adam was my guy. He was like a big bro. So for me, this is different. You know, he's more than just someone like my partner in preventing crime. He's a big brother to me. And the thing is, it's about legacy. You know, we're no strangers to pain. Coming from the neighborhood, there's ups and downs, smiles and frowns. And one thing that I can say is that obviously God's the biggest healer, and He used time to heal one another, and he allows community, and we've got each other to be able to heal and process and reflect, you know. And I don't think this is a big enough venue for the vigil then, because, you know, this is packed out and everyone that's here, this is just a fraction of who Adam's impacted, you know. He was a big bro to me, but he was a father figure to a lot of us that haven't had dads, like Eddie said. And that's massive, because fathering, obviously, it is mentoring, you know. And boxing, there's skill acquisition, like P was saying, but it's more than just skills acquisition. It's going on a journey. For a lot of us that haven't had dads, if you're not gonna find that within a household, you're gonna go outside to learn how to become a man. You understand? And you can find that within a negative context, which many of us have, and we've had to learn through trial and error. Or you can have some real men around you that teach you emotional regulation, that teach you how to control your anger, that teach you humility, that teach you practical things like managing your finance, or how to treat women, the opposite sex, deal with the relationships and so on. You know, in the Bible it says you judge a tree by its fruit. So with Adam, this is his fruit. We can only judge his life by his fruit. And seeing these young men and seeing everyone that's turned up, whether that was, you know, teaching someone how to throw a jab accurately, or whether that was helping someone leave gangs and exploitation and find a job and understand their purpose, you know. So I think, obviously, I've heard a few of the guys behind me say they'll never be able to repay Adam for what he's done, and I understand that. But I'm just telling you, the way that you repay him is by making him proud. Do you understand? And continuing his legacy. You understand? So obviously, certain times you're going to hit turning points, so you have to ask yourself, what would Adam say? You know, how would he kind of instruct me or mentor me through this? So you pay him back by making him proud. Do you understand? You know how Adam was. Like, he was no nonsense. He wore his heart on his sleeve. So everything that you got coming to life now, do you understand? Smash it like you'd smash it in the boxing ring. Smash it in life as well, and he'll be looking down on you proud, like the proud dad, like the proud boxing coach, the mentor that he was. So yeah, I just want to say, big him up. He was a fantastic man, like a one in a billion. You're not going to get anyone else like Adam. Do you understand? Yeah. So big him up, and yeah, it's hard. Like, I just come back from America. My cousin's got stage 4 cancer, and you start questioning life. You know, but God is in control. Everything happens for a reason, and we have to be at peace with that. But for now, he'd be looking down at us, calling us B words and P words, and telling us, "Listen, you man, stop crying, celebrate my life." Do you understand? Like, make sure I go out with a bang, and let's turn up. So yeah, big on.
Hello lads, my name's Lockman. I joined boxing when I was 15. Like Mick said, coach saw talent in people themselves didn't see. I didn't know I was going to be a good boxer. So I started with gloves and guns. And train hard. Not knowing I'll get sponsored by the club, which only Coach Adam saw the talent in. And he bought me all the equipment, got me ready, got me prepared for the fights. But my parents didn't really want me to box because of the injuries and stuff. Coach Adam always asked me like, "Is your parents fine with it?" I was like, "Yeah, they're fine," even though I wanted to box because he said I had talent. He made me want to box. He made me disciplined. Brought me to where I am right now. Made me a bigger man. And made me more disciplined in life. Making money, opening businesses. Just working hard. And I showed up to the club consistently. Even though I didn't have fights for the first year because it was hard. He said it's hard to find fights for you because your weight class and your age is just not there. Like, there's not many people in there. Well, he still managed to get me some fights. Got me to one of the Hungry Box Cup tournaments. I lost my first fight, but it's all part of the legacy. It's all part of his plan, God's plan and stuff. He trained hard. I wouldn't blame coach for what he's done. I can't really repay him. Everything he's done for me, just I can't even speak, express in words. But then, yeah, he got me to the tournament, got me to come through, got my family, my friends, and just supported me there in the corner and just made me win the tournament. And without him, I won't be where I am right now. And the boys behind me motivated me. That's the whole legacy. He created the legacy behind us. He made the people around us and made people in a way that will carry his legacy and motivate each other to just get to the top. And I can't really say much, but Coach Adam was just a man that you can't even express in words. He's just different. Thank you, lad.
I feel like I was probably one of the last people to come into the boxing club. But straight away, Adam included me into this family. It's a lot more than just boxing. Straight away, I feel like we're all brothers. Adam, like I said, I was the last one to come in, and naturally I'm not really an outspoken type of person. So it took me a while to get settled in, but when I did, I really felt like I was at home. Adam, not only just boxing, he gave me my first proper job. He did anything to keep me occupied, anything that would keep me out of trouble. He would even pay me to annoy Alice. Pay me to slap him. Pay me to do anything. Even the last time Alice got angry and walked out of the gym. But yeah, Adam, there was a lot of memories. Even seeing his car. In his car, we had a lot of memories. So driving past his car, knowing that I'm not going to see him in that again, it really hurt because driving to the tournaments to watch other guys fight. Those would be some of the best drives I've ever had. I scroll through my phone, scroll through the chat between me and Adam. I can't even be sad because every 2 seconds I'm laughing. That was just too funny. But yeah, I'm grateful for what Adam's done for me. I'm grateful for his life. I'm grateful for everyone behind me because, like I said, I don't know where I'd be without Adam. Adam really helped me. Seriously. So, thank you, everyone.
Adam's helped me in a lot of ways, in the gym and outside the gym. And to be fair, if it weren't for Adam, I'll be a lot more far gone than I was when I met him. Adam helped me to actually channel my anger into boxing, and even outside of boxing, because I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say I was here the whole time. Even outside of boxing, outside of this gym, he still helped me through everything I went through personally in life. And he's just someone you can't really explain because as a human, you don't really meet much genuine humans in this world. And Adam is one of those people. And I was grateful to meet him and have the opportunity to be around him because he believed in me when I felt like I didn't believe in myself. And yeah.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm mixed. I'm Harry. I've known Adam for a very long time. I was boxing in Croydon Boxing Club when I was in his scouts hall when I was about 13 years of age. There was nothing to look at back then, but obviously when Adam come, he turned it around, he transformed it into everything that you see now. He's got national champions, London champions, and he's always been a very great friend to me and my family. You know, you could come to him about anything and, you know, you feel better after you've had a chat with him and stuff. Like, he was just such a good friend. And he was one of the most selfless people I ever met. He'd done so much for so many people with different backgrounds and different communities and never asked for anything in return. I really am going to miss him. I'm just really, I don't know. That's all I've got to say.
That's all. You know the bell. You want to come up? Yeah, come up. Yeah, come up. There you go, family. Come on. Come on.
Hi guys, I haven't been at the gym recently, but we were at the Scout Park for the first week with girls and my coach at the club, and also I've had Adam. And he's younger than me, but I always looked up to him. I learned so much from him about how to coach, and I learned a lot about young people and what young people need. And you know, some of the narratives we get in the news about our young people is they're gone, they're far gone. But what I've realised when I look at Adam, all they need is someone to trust, to mentor and to lead. I moved away, I live in Peterborough now. But on my drive down, like a lot of these guys, I'm a firm believer of God, and I'm asking myself, why now? There's so much he still can be doing. But sitting here and listening to all these guys, and seeing the growth that these guys have had, it came to me that his legacy is here, but he's left an army to take over than what he's been doing. He's just an army of boys and young men who are now speaking eloquently, who are accountable, who are strong physically, mentally, and who want to do more in their community. So this is what he's left. And I believe this is God's plan, that he has left this, because he didn't have to do this. Without any of this, he's still a great guy, but he chose to invest and love and care about these boys. And for me, that it's just a beautiful thing. Not only that, to see that this is what he's left behind and how you guys are all focused, all driven. And that's all you've got to do. You don't owe anything. You're enough. What you're doing is enough. That's why I did it. And you keep on your trajectory, and you'll be alright, and you'll be out. That's what I was going to say. Someone else want to say something?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is my son, Hannes. The reason why I had to come up is because I just want to advocate for Adam in the best way I can. I'm a single parent. I raised Hannes alone since when he was 3 years old. And when Hannes got home one day, I said, I'm in the gym. He knew I don't joke. My 8 o'clock to bed is 8 o'clock when he was in secondary school. And he came home one day and I saw a red glove. And I'm like, Hans, what is this? I'm coming from the gym. Mom, I'm going to gym now. I said, what gym are you doing? Are you doing the gym to lose weight? Or are you doing the gym for what? He said, boxing. I said, no. Because I know quite a lot of his dad's friends that are international boxers. And I knew what they've passed through in terms of medical health. I'm a trained nurse. So I'm like, no, you know how nurses behave. Anything you time into, everything you've seen on the world. So I said, no, Hannes, I don't want you to have it. I don't want you to have Parkinson's. I don't want you to have it. He's like, Mom, no, it's fine. I'm doing it. And one day, Adam brought him home. And I'm like, Who is that, Hans? Oh, that's Adam. I said, can you ask him to wait? I'm coming downstairs now. So he was like, Mom, that's okay, that's okay. I said, no, I need to speak to him. But guess what? Adam has got this spirit in him that no matter how you think you are, he's got that spirit of welcoming you, that you have to just change your mind. He will never get off that car. Say, hello, Auntie. And I'm like, hello. Mom, that's Adam. I say, Adam. And we're like, that's my coach. I say, all right. But Hans knew when I say all right, that all right wasn't enough for me. I'm like, all right. So you are the guy that wants my son to be a boxer. So as time goes on, Hans keep going, and I can see his interest change, because I won't lie to you, Hans went through a lot when it comes to bully at school, and that made him lose trust. He has never socialized. This is the first time my son will socialize with people coming to the gym. And as time goes on, I found out that Adam meant well, for not just for my son, because Hans, there is no day will come, oh, praise it, oh, then you start mentioning everybody's name. His social life changed and his mental well-being changed, even though he hasn't got any history of mental. What I mean by that is just because, you know, a boy coming from a lone parent, it takes a while. And I'm so happy to hear everyone saying he's a good boy, he's a good boy. It's not by my power, it's by mercy and the support of every one of you. And what I want to say is that please, 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 if you know anyone that actually struggle with antisocial behavior, it doesn't matter how far they've been in whatsoever they do, please don't lose hope. Bring them down here and their life can be changed. Because right now, if you look at the news, Croydon is not smiling at all when it comes to crime rates. So the only way we can pay Adam back is by getting all those young, innocent boys, get them in. It doesn't matter how far you think they've gone. Believe in Adam's words, believe in his motive, believe in what he wanted for every one of these boys, and let's change Croydon. And I'm surprised. I was expecting that the mayor of Croydon will be here, because this is someone that has made impact in what other borough cannot achieve. Because I try to look around, yeah, some borough might claim they have it, but impacting in them. They might have the boxers and they are still doing something else outside, but Adam has been able to achieve all these young men to boys to men now, I'll call them, right? Yeah, you know, they're not just doing it and hiding under the boxing ring, but they're doing it, and outside their behavior you can still testify that that's my boy from my gym. If police stop any of them now, you will be able to be comfortably saying, I know him, that's my boy. So it's not just about coming to the gym, but outside what he has trained them mentally and understand that there's nothing out there. Unfortunately, his brother lost his friend, just Leroy next to Croydon Hospital there. Then I used to work there. Less than 1 minute, he was stabbed. Some of you might know him. His name is Demari. May he so rest in peace. I used to take both of them to football, just like Hans will come here. But unfortunately, that boy passed away just because he was stabbed. So please, it's enough. We don't want to lose anyone again. Croydon, we have to change our motive. And that, oh, you live in Croydon. Oh, Croydon has the highest rate now. If you go to West Croydon now, I'm not afraid to tell you, my boys will never go there. Especially it's going to say, Mom, please, what do you want to buy? Can you buy it on your way, please? Because they are not raised in that way of seeing how things are. It's very, very aggressive. You can't trust anyone there. You see a lot of stuff. Please help those innocent people and get them in for Adam. Adam loves everyone. And thank you, Adam. He's not a man of color. He's not a man that looks at what's your background. He's more concerned about making everyone happy. God bless you, Adam. And we love you.
Okay, I think we'll all have to agree that when the saying is that one man can make a difference, I think we'd have to agree that Adam was one of those men. And I think we'll have a minute's silence now for him. So if someone could switch the bell on down there, one of the boxers who knows how it works, there'll be a 1 minute silence.
business.
Yeah, put your phones on silent and everything, and that. Yeah. And afterwards, grab a balloon and go outside after when it's starts to release them. Is that bell covered now?
Thanks. Thank you for everyone coming today. If you can each grab a balloon, we're going to go outside and release them.